In 3, 2, 1. Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So, obviously, we have the Israeli-Palestine, or should we say Israeli-Hamas issue going on. You know where I stand on this. I'm going to play you this thing that come on with Douglas Murray, who basically owns Piers Morgan. I don't like Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan is a flim-flam artist. He chops and changes his opinion to suit whatever's riding well in the polls. But this, I'm going to play you this. This is brilliant. And yeah, this is quite satisfying to listen to.
Difference, isn't there?
Well, there is, but I don't think that all of these protesters are pro-Hamas.
And the difference is whether or not you have a large artillery behind you.
Yeah, but you don't honestly think they're all pro-Hamas, these people?
Well, I think that anyone who, for instance, chants things like "from the river to the sea" is in fact
yes, but they're not all doing that,
or is criminally ignorant. Oh well, they are. I mean, there's masses of videos of them marching past Westminster Abbey last week saying exactly that.
Yeah, but they're not all doing
marching
it.
past the statue of Winston Churchill last week.
I've watched the videos, and there are lots of people.
You see, the thing is, just because they're not all doing it is irrelevant. It truly is. But this is going to be one of the best comebacks. So well thought out. Awesome comeback. This and the simple truth of the matter is what he says is true.
Okay, well,
and some who aren't.
Okay, well, here's a challenge. Okay, well, here's a challenge, Piers. If you decided to go on some kind of march and in week 1 you discovered that you had the BNP along your side calling, for instance, for the murder of all black people, would you not wonder whether or not you should go on week 2? And would you not drop out by about week 3? I'd have thought so. I would.
That's a good question.
But the thing is, what Douglas has said is absolutely right. Absolutely 100% right. Yeah, if you keep going to these marches and you know they're saying this, and you make that conscious decision to keep going, you are subconsciously supporting and approving that message. Because if I was at a march, as Douglas said, and I was there and somebody was calling for the death of all blacks, which is a great analogy in this one, I wouldn't go to a second one. In fact, I'd probably get thrown out the first one by going, whoa, you shouldn't be saying that, because that's not right. So if you are still going to these marches, knowing full well that Hamas flags will be flown, that people will be shouting from the river to the sea, which is, in layman's terms, is basically calling for the extermination of every Jew in Israel, genocide, yeah, who is standing next to people calling for Jews to be killed, and you willingly go week after week, march after march, because you think you're making a difference, you're complicit. It's that simple. What Douglas said is right. If you are making a conscious decision to go and stand with people who are quite clearly Hamas supporters, you're complicit. Because you're going to say, oh, I mean, Piers goes, oh, well, not all of them are doing it. Well, not all Germans were Nazis. Which is a statement of fact, because they weren't. But by allowing things to happen makes you complicit. I mean, if you ever watch The Great Band of Brothers, when they find the concentration camp and they go to the local village and they bring the villagers to sort it out, and they go, we didn't know. And he's like, you can smell it from here. Pretending you don't see it, pretending you don't hear it, is not an excuse. If you are standing in that march and you are standing by people shouting what they're shouting, you are complicit. Because if that is offensive to you, you shouldn't be there. If you're going on the marches on Saturday, you shouldn't be there. Because that is a deliberate attempt. that the marches on Saturday are this Saturday coming. It's a deliberate attempt to insult this country. And if you are prepared to go on that march and do that, you are complicit. It's that simple. You're guilty by association. I mean, I know I heard it on Loose Women say, oh, well, see people walking down there, mums and dads with kids in pushchairs. Why are you taking your children to a march with evil people? Why are you allowing your child to be programmed that is calling for the extermination of somebody else, elimination of somebody else, removal of their spiritual essence from this realm? Why are you allowing your children to hear that vile hatred and then wonder why they grow up with hatred? Because, you know, our children are a reflection on us. Racism isn't something you're innately born with. It's taught. I try to bring my children up with the same ethic that I have, which is I don't care about the colour of your skin, your sexuality, your sexual preferences, religion, whatever. Because you can do you. What I care about is whether or not you're being a twat. Any case, I'm going to bring this video to a close. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And no pressure. But if you do, don't forget to ding that bell. Select it all so you get notification that I've done another video. There is going to be a comment section down below. This one could be interesting. Let me know what you think. See how many more people I can put on the block list. Yeah, I mean, originally I did try and keep the comment section open for everyone, so we could have discussions, but we don't have discussions. We have several people who always come in and just sling mud and accusations and insults and God knows what else. And you will listen to my point of view, because if you don't, you're an ingrate and you're thick and you're stupid and whatever. So now I'm afraid, after desperately trying to keep the comment section, as my channel's slowly but steadily building up, as it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, little by little by little, as your channel gets bigger, so does the attention you get from the idiots. It's amazing that, isn't it? I mean, when I only had 150 subscribers, no one gave a shit what I said. But now I'm up to 670 something. At the time of this video, I think it's 678, 679. That'll go up and down a bit because people sub, so they can throw an insult thinking I'm set on subscribers only or whatever. And then once they've done their bit, they piss off. As it goes up, so does the level of not liking you. Amazing that, isn't it? Any case, thanks for watching it. Whenever you catch up on this video, I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon or evening. I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. Stay well. Stay safe. And as always, and until the next one, I'm going to love you and leave you.